Yo! Whoa!
Does he have money?
No.
Where's the nunchuck?
Yo!
I mean, look, they're totally open to explaining not like every single detail about their underwriting process, but they will tell you what credit score you need. Do you need to have a bank account? Like very simple
Can you
stuff.
tell the audience how they should build that relationship with that banker? What's like one of the best ways to do that? Build it
Yeah,
up.
I think just, have, and I think sales is a really important skill too. Not that you need to sell the banker, but just practice your communication. Just know what you want to say when you hop on the phone or walk into some place, right? Like, hey, my name is Andrew, and I have a business that, we help people grow and expand their businesses using funding. I was looking to get a business credit card and just want to know what are the requirements needed so that way I could, get approved. Just simple, like a simple, introduction, introducing yourself.
Would it be better to, because you mentioned some of these banks are like regional, et cetera, like you mentioned Truist, where you have to go in person to go ahead and open a bank. Would you say that's the best practice for some of these other banks as well, as like going in person and saying, hey, I want to open up a credit line with you guys?
That's a good question. So there's 3 methods to get business credit cards in a very effective way. It's number 1, you could just apply online through the algorithm, and that might just be the only best strategy. Number 2, you could do it remote or with a relationship manager. So that's working with someone who works at the bank. These are often difficult to get in touch with. It's not like very simple to get in touch with because normally they're working with businesses that do over $1 million a year.
Okay.
So they're not very readily available. There's the relationship manager, and then there's the business banker. These are 2 separate job occupations. So you want to get in touch with the relationship manager, not the business banker. The business banker is good, but they may just simply do an online application with you, which is kind of a disservice because there's some banks out there where you could do the online application, get 10,000, or you could do relationship manager and get 50. So it's very important to actually study and research. And sometimes the bankers...
Will they let you talk to that relationship manager though, if you're not like, or would you have to show proof that your business generates a certain amount of money for them to even let you have that conversation with them?
So the trick there is that you just have to call more banks to get in touch with the people you want to get in touch with.
Okay, all right. So, hey, I want to speak to a relationship banker, and then hopefully you just try enough times and you'll maybe be able to get one on the line.
Exactly. They're very difficult to get in touch with. Sometimes they don't talk to everyone. We've really nailed down some like internal strategies to really get a hold of them faster. Like when we got that news from our Chase relationship manager, Gabe, as soon as we got that news, within a few hours, we had like 15 more lined up.
Okay.
Like quality guys, like because we just know how to do it now, and we've kind of worked through the strategy. We know the questions to ask. We know how to get in touch with them, and there's different ways to get in touch with them. But that's the second way is just remote relationship manager. So
and
the
what
first,
was the third.
third
first apply online. Second is apply remote. Try to find a relationship manager.
The third is just walking into the branch. It's just as simple as that because, like I mentioned with Truist, they have very strict fraud policies. Like there was a time back in 2022, everyone was applying, like the credit community especially, was applying for all their cards online. Like I was part of it, and like I got 3 Truist cards with 1 inquiry, all within the span of 10 minutes.
Damn.
Oh shit!
It was just
and how much credit was available to you? Those 3.
At the time for me, it was only $6,500 per card.
Still a lot.
That's still
Yeah.
20,000.
Yeah, at the time that's awesome for me.
Yeah.
Now it's like I have like higher limit cards,
course,
right?
of course.
But no, that was awesome for me. And so I got $6,500 per card, and then like a couple months later they shut their systems down online because everyone was taking advantage of this loophole. So I was even doing some online business card applications with people, and that stopped too. So I had to start sending them all into the banks, and there's really no one who's doing it remotely right now for that bank, for example. So you have to walk in, and sometimes you run into bad people there who are not very helpful.
Okay, and you said that's a southeastern branch, right?
Yeah.
So all you guys that are down here in Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, I'm assuming. Okay.
Yep. Everywhere from like New Jersey
South?
all the way to Texas.
Okay.
It's in that kind of square area.
Okay.
Reaches all the way to Indiana, like not Kansas. Okay. So it's in like that area.
So Truist has some of the best terms, but you're gonna have to walk in to get them.
That's right.
Okay. And what card should they, just to give these guys some free value, what cards should they look at to apply when they walk in there?
Yeah, they have a couple of business credit cards. They have two business credit cards that have 0% offers. One's a 12-month and another one's a 9-month.
Okay.
So, I mean, I always just look for the 0% offer, especially when I'm getting started. I'm going for the 0% offer.
Okay. So ask them, and as you guys know, like with credit cards, like the offers always change. So instead of saying I want this particular card, it's better to ask what cards do you have that have a 0% intro APR.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right? It's
exactly.
probably what you want to ask.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. Well, yeah, something.
No, it's just funny because I remember my first time walking into Chase, right? I was almost like, damn, am I gonna get approved for this card? And funny enough, they gave me my first personal credit card, Chase Freedom. From there, I met the manager there. We became pretty cool. And then I remember when I got into business, he was like, "Oh, listen, I see your account is going up. Whatever you need, let me know." But I built a relationship from before when I first met him the first time, and over a period of time, a couple years, whatever, we became cool. And when he had a business account, he's like, "You know what? I got you, brother." So you're right. But that relationship helps a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they want to be there for you. You know, they want to do business with you, especially the good ones. There are some that are just, there because they have to be there. And it's not because they want to be there and actually change lives. And you want to find the relationship managers that want to change lives, who actually enjoy their job. Because there's a lot of bankers out there that don't like their job.
But you know what I did too? Once I started making money, I invited him on a yacht, took him out to dinner. We became really cool after that.
Oh, that's sweet.
Helped a lot.
It's so funny. I did the same thing.
Oh, you did?
There's a video on my YouTube with my relationship manager, Gabe. We flew him out from Kansas because, he was helping us so much and he was helping our clients so much. So we were like, yo, you got to come out on the yacht. I own a 72-foot Azimut. So,
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a big baller.
Nice.
I like that.
yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, we had him come out. We did like a little podcast. We did like a little Q&A with him,
Yeah.
answer some FAQs that people usually have about business credit. And, he came out and met a couple clients, met some of the team. It was a fun time.
Sweet.